Welcome back to Kibbs Studio with another episode of Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars with your host Kibbs here and friend
Dyson.
So we had a bit of audio fuckery.
Yeah.
So,
audio glitches, they're fun.
We're watching our video without hearing it because there's no real audio. We're doing a voiceover for you guys today.
Yeah. like the game audio's there, but our voices aren't there.
I got a bit of a rough cough today. Deal with it.
Yeah. I mean, our school was closed for 2 days because of sickness. So over half the school was sick. So
the kiddo did get strep again.
Did he?
I mean, yeah, he got strep and he's got an ear infection.
Did he get it after his birthday and his party?
He
and stuff?
did actually.
Okay, that's good. At least he got to enjoy his birthday.
I think he got it from one of those little munchkins.
He probably got it from his party. Yeah. Yeah. The principal made our church not have a youth group.
Oh.
No, the superintendent.
Okay.
Asked our church, is how I should say it, to not have a youth group Sunday night to keep the fucking kids away from each other.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so they wouldn't get sick and stuff. And I was like, oh well, Jack's having a birthday party Saturday.
You had a few friends from school. Surprisingly, there was 2 girls that came from his class.
Yeah.
It was pretty neat. It was pretty nice.
Which one then?
Well, not without naming any names, but one of them, her mom works where I work.
Okay.
And the other one, I'm not sure who. That girl's a little bitch. She's gonna be a future bitch when she grows up.
There's you can always tell.
You know, Jack's, like my boy, he likes to read the birthday cards.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's something I would always. I always do it.
Mine too. It's just nice and respectful.
Yeah.
You know?
I saw pictures
kind of
that
instilled
Erica
in us
posted.
respect.
Yeah, he was looking at his cards.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You actually got $10 in one of them. That's why you look at your cards, boyo. Anyways, he was reading the card, and that little girl was like, "Oh, this is what I hate the most about birthdays." I looked at her and I didn't say anything. This little boy was like, "What?" And I was like, "You go, boy. You do it right." Some random kid. He's kind of nice kid. Because people just read the cards and it takes forever. I just want to see what's inside. I was like, "Oh my gosh." It's like, you're gonna be a future brat of America.
For real.
Gosh. And there was one other kid. He was alright, but Boyle got this little Ninja Turtle toy. One of the newer ones. They're a little bit different animation.
Yeah, that's right.
It's Raph.
I've seen him.
And you tilt him sideways, and he does a side flip.
Okay.
And if he has arms you can adjust. Has like hash marks at the top of black lines. There's one on his arm that moves on each side. You can adjust it. And if he's supposed to land on his feet every time, and if he doesn't, adjust his arms, and he'll land on his feet.
Yeah.
It took me like maybe a good minute or 2, but I got it, and I was like flipping it almost every time. It was pretty cool. It was a nice toy.
Yeah, it's a cool toy.
But he didn't have his weapons. He has this like weird brown thing. This brown thing attaches to his back. It's a balance thing, is what it is.
Yeah.
This little shit was like, that's not his original weapons. He's got size. Okay, dude. That's fine. But look at the package.
Yeah.
I didn't say this, I want it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
for real.
It's just fucking future yuppies of America. God damn
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna be a grumpy ass old man when I grow up. I just know it.
It's already starting.
Oh my gosh. I'm just tired, guys.
Yeah.
I'm tired today.
That's great.
Because they didn't have school Monday. It's
Yeah.
President's Day.
They didn't have school Friday or Monday.
Because last Friday was because of sickness.
It was gonna be a makeup day for the snow day. They were originally not gonna have school on President's Day. Then they had that first snow day, so it was gonna be a makeup day.
Right.
And then they decided not to have school because
of all
sickness.
the illness and shit. Yeah.
So.
Which is fine because that's when we find out he was. Because I was like, cool, they're gonna sleep in a little bit. I put my headphones on. I was playing Skyrim. I'm just in it, I'm in a dungeon or a cave, and all of a sudden Boy comes up to me and he puts his hand on my arm. He goes, "Dad! Girl!"
Scared the
Startled
shit
the fuck out of me, My ear hurts. Uh-oh. He's fine. He'll be alright.
I never really got ear infections very often when I was a kid. I think I've only had like one in my entire life.
Today's Thursday, so he didn't go to school the last 2 days.
Yeah. At least I only missed 2 instead of a whole bunch. My last week, Talon missed 2 days of school because 2.5 days of school because he had strep. So.
Elbow.
Strep has always affected me differently than other people. I literally just get a rash from my neck down, and I feel fine. I'm just contagious.
I think my voice changed when I had strep, and I felt like it was halfway closed
I am
up.
parched. My throat's dry. I don't have a sore throat, but my throat's dry.
But ever since I got my tonsils and adenoids removed, boom.
Yeah.
I get sick, it's like a day, and I'm done. One and done.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, thank you, bam.
Which, Colton hasn't had
Gino
strep since.
for the win!
Yeah, fucking Gino's a badass. That's probably along the lines of what we were saying whenever this episode was actually being recorded.
Gino's my favorite character.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think Bowser, it was pretty new that Bowser got that throwing ability of throwing
the
Mario.
really gloves, that was a famous one.
Yeah.
We've already, in retrospect of this voiceover, we've already beat the game, so I mean, we know what happens, we know what comes.
Right. Just trying to remember what we talked about in this specific episode, but I can't.
Try not to spoil shit in the future for you guys on accident.
That too. We're just watching the combat right now. I think.
Honestly, dude, we're time traveling.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. This is going to be called the time traveling episode.
This is when you were getting a shit ton of items.
Great Scott, Marty! Bowser!
Man, level 15, it feels like so long ago.
Wow.
Because, you ended the...
Pepe's Five remembers when I was 15.
The levels got pretty up there by the time... hey, Crusher! I remember Crusher.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, you'll probably show it off in this one, since it's new.
I usually do. I mean, I think there's a couple times I forgot to. I didn't, show off all of Milo's and all of Toadstool's,
Right.
But that's just because they're little whiny bitches and I don't like them. My question is, though, why the fuck am I not healing Mario with his 14 life left? He had it since last battle. Probably gonna do it now. If I'm smart enough, I do it now.
I guess we'll see.
Do it, you dumb plumber. Yep, give him mid.
Poison.
I do want to point out that no matter what button you pressed, you didn't always get a freebie.
Yeah, it was just random.
It was a random algorithm of some sort. So, the only things you can time are your damage hits, and I feel like you can do guarding, but not everything you can guard.
Yeah. There's probably some magic attacks that you can't guard and stuff
that, or
like
you gotta time it just right. It's like maybe a split second or so before the damage is displayed.
Okay, yeah.
Or when the hit, quote unquote, occurs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been perfect on it.
I always liked Paper Mario's because it was right before they hit you.
Yeah, it's just right then and there,
And then.
But not all magic attacks are right on this game. RPG are right there before it hits you. It's always.
As it hits you, kind of a thing. Or it's probably different per attack, even.
It always gets fucked in the end.
Yeah. I remember whenever I did my first run through of Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door, doing only super guards, which is the one where you counterattack.
Okay. Yeah.
And you have to time it even more perfectly.
Yeah. To
get the guard. Yeah, I did a playthrough where I only super guarded. Which actually made certain parts of the game, once I got it down, fucking terribly easily, because you don't take damage if you can super guard. And you do 1 damage to the thing attacking you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so there was multiple boss fights where I took no damage. Well, my partner took damage, because only Mario can super guard.
Fuck, that's a good stretch.
I had a good one this morning.
I have the Wii now. This boy asked for his birthday.
Yeah, was he pretty excited about that?
He was, but honestly, the most thing he was excited for was this Lego set my mom got for him.
Oh, okay,
it was Venom and Spider-Man, and it came with.
They
call it Ghost Spider, but honestly, it looks like Gwen Spider.
Was it white?
Yeah, white with the pink and shit.
Oh yeah, that's Spider-Woman. Gwen Stacy's Spider-Woman. Yeah.
The box called her Ghost Spider.
That's weird.
I wonder if they did it not to spoil it because of
Spider-Verse?
Yeah, because it hasn't hit the shelves yet, has it?
No, it's not on Blu-ray and stuff yet. It came to theaters in November or December, so it'll be next month or April when it comes out. I was going to say,
because there's advertisements at the TVs at Walmart when I walk in there and I see it, and I get excited thinking that it's there, but it's not there.
It's not there yet?
No. season 11 in the special episode, Christmas episode of Doctor Who, with the first female Doctor is there.
Is there? Yeah.
Which is cool, you know.
Yeah.
I'm behind. I haven't seen the one before that, which is Peter.
Something.
I don't remember names, dude.
Yeah.
I just remember faces.
Yeah. I'm pretty good about remembering names, but it just depends on the thing, really.
I only remember names of people that it matters to me, because I'm talking to them either daily or every other day or every couple of days, or
right.
like we record once a week. We play G&D every other weekend.
I'm better at remembering voice actor names now, just because.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of hearing their voice. It's like, oh yeah, I know that voice from
I
all the shows.
Falling off the edge almost. It's all it is a blunder.
But yeah, I listen whenever I start watching new anime and stuff. It's like, can I hear my favorite voice actors? You know,
started watching Sword Art Online 2. Finally.
Did you?
Yeah.
Or do you watch sub or dub?
I always watch with English.
English, yeah.
Talking.
Yeah.
When I read,
there's always people who are you'll always wonder the people are like, oh, sub is way better.
I feel like Meg Griffin right now. Are you judging me?
Yeah. I normally watch, if both versions are good, I watch both. If only one version's good, I watch that.
I used to watch with subtitles at the time with my brother when we watched it. We watched Cowboy Bebop all the way through and Trigun all the way through with subtitles and shit. That was fun. It was a blast. But
right.
In my age now, which has doubled since then.
Dubs are easier?
Dubs are just easiher for me.
You can focus on the action.
I can focus on the action, the picture.
Because you have to fucking read.
The emotions and everything behind it.
I might as well have Sharingan now from Naruto because I can read subtitles.
You keep spitting on the flower, you pass out.
Yeah.
Also, being a father, 2 kids and a dog and a wife. Only time I get to read is when I'm on the shitter, or if everybody's asleep and I'm laying in bed.
Or everyone's gone, like when I got here and you're reading the book.
I was reading the book. Yeah. I'm rereading the Salvatore series of Dritz.
Yeah.
Because there were 7 books after when I got caught up. I thought he was done because in that one book, spoiler alert for some who haven't got there for you, he killed off his main character. Or so it seemed.
Yeah.
There's a book that brought him back, and now there's 2 more trilogies after that. I got the book that brought him back somehow, and the trilogy after. And I sat there going, oh, I can read. See, more about this, cool. I mean, I love the tale of Dritz, but the reason I like Salvatore the most is because of how he killed off Chewbacca in his one solo Star Wars book he wrote. And he had a lot of balls to do that, man. He had a lot of balls. That's when Salvatore made me cry. I was prepped and ready when he did it to Dritz.
Right.
But I'm rereading the series now, which, I'm sitting here going, man, this is going to be a long waste of time, because as I turn around and look at the shelf, 20 books?
Yeah.
20, 30 books, something like that.
Boy, howdy.
There's a shitload.
Yeah.
See, there's the Dark Elf trilogy that starts it all. Well, Icewind Dale trilogy starts it all. But he wrote that one first, 3 books. And then he wrote the Dark Elf trilogy. That went before the Icewind Dale trilogy. So there's 6 books.
Right.
Oh. There was a 4-book trilogy, like Spine of the World or some shit. I can't remember the names right now, but there was 4 books there. And then there was another series that had 4 books, but then later on it only had the 3, and the one that was there became a different series that detailed something about Reagan Day Earth. I think I'm pronouncing that right, which was a drow all-male society of mercenary assassins, essentially, for the Spider Queen.
Yeah.
And led by another drow named Jarlaxle, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, who was a more buoyant drow than usual, instead of like the dark garb they would wear, like with the Spider Queen's webs and shit.
Right.
he wore like a half shirt, and it was all bright and different colored, and he had a cape, he had a big ass fucking hat with a huge ass feather attached to it, and he had an eye patched, and he's not blind in either eye, but he'll switch it on occasion to either side.
Yeah.
Everything he has is magical on him. He has these boots that are magical. There's bells on him and shit, you know. And he's just flamboyant as all hell. He's boisterous. He's a pretty amazing character, in my opinion. But I guess it details with him and this assassin, Artemis Intrigue, which is like this badass fucking rogue assassin.
Yeah.
Him and Dritz had odds and fought a lot. And, you know, it's a good series. But I haven't read those two books. I read the first one, but I haven't read those other two. I don't understand. It's interesting how he just broke it off and made another series that took away from there, but added on to it. Because there's also this 5-book series called about the Clanticle of this one guy who was a druid. No, he was a cleric of sorts.
Yeah.
Canticle, I think his name was. And like in those 5 books, there was other characters, these 2 dwarven brothers and such, this other druid hot chick. And in those 5 books, which were kind of small but are great reads, it doesn't mention any kind of dark elf whatsoever. But later on, in the Dark Elf trilogy, some big shit happens with some orcs of the many Arrows tribes and such.
Uh-huh.
And it draws Canticle and his company toward that.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they get to meet, and they all interact and fight together and such, and it's like, look at
seeing
that.
him.
Oh, this challenge, remember that? You
Yeah.
gotta jump across?
Yeah, just the challenge itself, like, oh boy, this was a lot of fun to watch. But also, the character, the way he looked, in the Final Fantasy world,
He looks like the ghost, right?
those guys who are black and hooded with the yellow eyes.
Okay. Looks like
What race are they supposed to be?
they're just
Because in Brave Exvius,
like it's just a black face. You don't see any facial features. Okay. Okay. In like Final Fantasy 1, you see that kind of sprite. It's called a black mage.
okay,
And like Final Fantasy Tactics, it's the same thing. Black mage. Other Final Fantasies where you can pick that class, it's a black mage. Okay. In Final Fantasy 9, there was that character you can play as. His name was Vivi, V-I-V-I, right?
Yeah.
He was a badass black
So
mage.
I have him in Brave Exvius.
Okay, so like Vivi is actually a creation
Okay, he's a homunculus.
of sorts, you know? Yeah, without giving much of the storylines, I think you should play that one. It's a fun one.
Yeah. It's just weird because at where I'm at in the story of Brave Exvius, the iPad Final Fantasy game, there's a character that looked similar to him. You know, not the exact same clothes or anything, but it's a black face with the yellow eyes. And they called him a dwarf, and I was like,
Dwarf.
I was like, it might just be because of the clothes he's wearing that he was.
Does it give like any kind of indication of which Final Fantasy game it represents?
You're running around with a girl named Lyd, who is an engineer. She's trying to become the next Sid.
Okay, that sounds like Final Fantasy,
It's
which
Dylan.
ours would have been 2. So what?
They're
5?
yeah.
4 or 5, something like that? I think that's what they're
The clothes are way
referring to.
different than what this guy's wearing.
Yeah.
Than what Vivi is wearing. It's just that his face was black and he had the yellow eyes like Vivi. His face was like Vivi's, but his clothes were completely different.
Completely different.
Yeah, he looked.
Motherfucker, that's probably what I'm saying.
Yeah,
here.
he had like engineering clothes,
Okay.
kind of stuff. He was like blue denim, stuff like that.
That sounds like okay.
And you were going there to get an airship from him,
He probably was a dwarf then, I assume.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure.
My guess was either that was just the race of people, that those things were dwarves, or that whenever they make a hooded character where you can't see their face, that's just what they always do in Final Fantasy. I just wasn't sure.
Essentially, from the beginning up to a certain point, it's just a class. It could be a human, like the Final Fantasy Online version that came out. They had a couple of different races there, which with Final Fantasy 12 they introduced a couple races also, and that is, like the Mughals or more of a race.
Right.
Kupo and all.
What are the dark skins like? Animal people, like bunny people?
I was about to say, there is that one. I believe it starts with like a B or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to.
What Final Fantasy are they from?
There's 12 in the MMO that they had.
That's where they came from. Okay.
Between 12 and 11, I think.
Yeah.
11's
the 11's the MMO.
14's an MMO also, which is the most recent one, and the servers on 14 are more up to date than 11, I believe.
Yeah.
Unless you find somebody with a dedicated server.
I know that people still play shit out of 11 though.
People still play the shit out of Ultima Online, which came out in like the fucking 80s.
That's true. That's true.
If the people,
people still play RuneScape all the time.
There's not the point. If people like it so much, they'll find a way to bring it back.
Yeah.
No sunshine.
I have Amazon Prime. Because I have Amazon Prime, I have Twitch Prime.
Mm-hmm.
And you get rewards for having Twitch Prime gaming stuff. One of the packs that came out this month was a RuneScape pack. Like a Valentine's package for RuneScape. I was
Final Fantasy Races 5e. As in 5th edition D&D.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'll have to go back to that one. Races and classes. We'll do the Final Fantasy Races 14 that I'm looking up here. And this is the EU World of Final Fantasy 15 website. The Square Enix website, legit website, so we're not reading off some kind of wiki here.
Right.
The humans are called like the Hyur, Hyur.
Okay.
Okay. There's some different stuff going on here. Doesn't quite show the bunny race in that last picture. It was more like a it's interesting. Oh look, I'm in the mines.
Yep, yeah, he just fell down there.
Okay, the short little hamster-like creatures. It's like halflings or some shit. Lalafell? Lalafell.
Oh boy.
I never played 14 online. I played 11 online, and they had the bunny races there. So I'm gonna refine my search here to 11.
The reason I asked is because I always see posts about one of them, a girl, who's dark-skinned, and basically the way she is talked about and everything, it's basically these guys freak out and say she's the perfect woman ever.
Okay, so you're actually referring to the chick off the 12.
Character, yeah.
And yeah.
But it's now one of the like favorite races of Final Fantasy just because of this chick.
It starts with the V and it's Viera as the race.
Okay.
And you're talking about Fran, by the way.
Yeah. People fucking love her. I see stuff all the time from like the gaming pages and stuff I follow. People will be like, name your favorite, video game girl, and in the comics are just pictures of fucking Fran everywhere. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like Princess Peach.
Princess Peach.
And her motorcycle outfit from Mario Kart.
Don't this chick here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fran.
Mm-hmm. People love her.
Which she's always accompanied with Balthair, I think.
Sure.
I'm trying to remember, man. Balthair, yeah. So yeah. I thought about checking out 14, but I recently got Elder Scrolls Online instead.
Right.
Which I still haven't played much of it, even though I spent the cheap bones on it.
I need to play it with you sometime because I always have a hankering for it, but I'd like to play it with someone else.
Oh damn it! I missed it again. I forgot to pick up there's a D&D poster at Volume World for $5.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, and I think it has a bunch about stuff about dragons and such.
Yeah.
So.
I was looking up the other day. I went to D&D Beyond. Which I need to account. I need to connect my Twitch account to.
Yeah.
Because I can get a bunch of cool stuff there.
Yeah.
But I was looking at like items and stuff, like the item list, because I want to look at more on those deck of cards and stuff.
Okay.
And that cube.
Yeah.
And I was like looking at the rarities of stuff, and I was like, oh cool, I got an uncommon weapon, thanks Will.
You rolled for it.
I know.
So fuck you.
I know. But I was looking at everyone else's stuff, like, oh, rare and very rare? Cool.
Oh look, the little bitch got a 16.
Yeah. But yeah, I was looking up Sword of Vengeance. I went to get it, and I was just like, oh, that's not a thing. So I typed in, I was like, it's probably worded differently here. So I typed in Vengeance Sword. Yeah.
Yeah, the D&D Beyond database is like you said.
Things are worded. Yeah. But yeah, no, I just looked at it. I was just like, I know I rolled for it. I was just messing with you. I was just like, God damn it.
Give me grief.
I was like, of course I rolled a fucking uncommon one. And yeah, I looked at fucking the belt that Colton got, and I was like, gee, and the other two are crazy also.
The other ones, I'm glad he didn't get that big one.
I mean, his was still very rare. I was like, Jesus Christ, like he fucking rolled an awesome one.
God damn it.
And the wand that Dylan got was a rare one. I had the cloak that Brandon got. He even rolled a rare item. I was like, damn. Like everyone was rolling rares, except for me. And then I was looking at the statue that summons different animals and stuff.
Yeah.
And there wasn't even a panther or a saber-tooth tiger listed on there. I was just like... Then there's certain items that you have to have certain expansions for. I was trying to read up on them. I was like, oh, you have to buy this expansion to know about this one.
For the, Beyond
and I was
database,
just like,
yeah. I was going to say, like, I gave you a copy of those PDFs. I mean, yeah, like those figurines and such, it gives you those, but you could, of course, make your own.
Yeah, because there was a homebrew database, and some of the stuff people would come up with, I was just like...
What the fuck,
like,
right?
Either the DM wants his people to just fucking fly through every battle, I don't know. I was very confused by some of the homebrew stuff. There were some that were really clever, balanced stuff that was cool. You know, like it gave the character an added bonus. You know, but it wasn't fucking insane.
Between you and I think Brandon wants to try to steal that belt off of Colton.
The strength belt. Probably.
I think he wants to try to steal it while he's sleeping or something.
I started looking at armor to see if there was anything that was really cool, and really the belts only. And when I was looking at everything, that was like super cool, because all the other armor stuff was just never any bonuses that I would really use. There was not a single thing that was a druid specific item in the entire database. Nothing was druid specific. There was cleric and paladin specific ones. There was bard specific ones. There.
Where are my books? Oh, they're over there. There might be something in Xanathar's guide.
Yeah.
But I'm not too for sure.
I know as soon as I can, I'm getting that curse put off the sword.
Yeah. Gotta find a cleric or a druid.
Yeah.
Or I mean, paladin.
Paladin,
cleric or paladin. Wow.
Yep, I'm gonna go. Are clerics normally in churches?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good thing my character's neutral. And a half elf. Feel like I'd be the only character who could just waltz into a church.
Oh. Excuse me.
I guess Brandon's character could too.
Technically, any character can really just walk into a church.
I don't know, since the other ones were like orcs, if that would make people like, hey motherfucker.
Depends what kind of town you're in. If you're in like a big metropolitan area like Neverwinter or
That's
Waterdeep or Luskin, you know, you'd be alright, you know. But
cool.
if you're in like smaller villages and shit, you might get looked at a little differently. Woo, 14 points.
At least Brandon got an item he needed. That
he did.
Cloak.
Yeah.
Because his AC was already so low. I mean, now his AC is equal to mine.
Let's say it's up to par now, right?
Yeah. Mine's 15. And yeah, he had a 14. It was like, dear lord. He was getting hit by everything. Well, and then Colton found that ring, and
that increases
and
AC.
Soren's armor became magical, so their ACs are both 19 now.
Yeah.
So if they wanted to have another brawl, they'd have to try really hard to hit each other.
I told Soren how he thought that Colton thought that if he had won the initiative that he would have won or whatever.
Yeah.
And Soren's like, honestly, if he would just hit with all of his fists, he would still win. Because I only get like
well, now with
2
his
or
belt,
3, whatever. You know, with his belt now.
Now with his
like,
belt, he would definitely beat him.
hard pressed.
Yeah.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
But yeah,
I forgot to the top left there, those little small one-space walkways.
Oh yeah.
There's a treasure chest or a floating chest, right there. See,
yeah.
and I'm probably bitching about it right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get back. The horror, the horror.
Luigi could have made the jump.
Luigi could have made the jump.
Mhm.
That linky bastard.
Luigi's known for jumping higher, but also not having as good footing because he slides.
He does slip quite a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, but the best jumper in the game, Yoshi.
The best liquor too.
Uh-huh. I was watching Game Grumps and they're playing through New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, so it's out on Switch now.
Yeah.
And they're running around on Yoshi's, and one of them was like, "You think Yoshi ever jacks himself off with his tongue? Because it's so long." And the other one's like, "Of course he does. There's no way he does."
Why wouldn't he?
Yeah. It's like,
You could
Jesus
suck your own
Christ.
dick, would you?
Yeah.
I cannot confirm that or admit that right now.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god. They hit 5 million subscribers, so. Which, I saw them in person before I was subscribed to them on YouTube.
Okay. Yeah.
I went to RTX in 2015, and we went to the Cards Against Humanity little, we called them panels, because they were up on like a giant table playing Cards Against Humanity, and there was an audience to watch them play. My college buddy that I went there with and his 2 friends, they wanted to go to it because they were all Game Grumps fans. I was like, I've heard of Game Grumps, but I've never watched anything of them or anything like that. It was going to be Game Grumps and a bunch of Rooster Teeth guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Playing Cards Against Humanity. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'll go to the Cards Against Humanity one too, because the Rooster Teeth people were there were all ones I really liked. So I was like, yeah, I'll enjoy it. I love Cards Against Humanity. And yeah, fucking Aaron and Dan from Game Grumps were fucking hilarious. So I was like, these guys are awesome. I was sitting there on my phone while they were playing Cards Against Humanity and subscribed to their YouTube channel.
Oh,
Put my phone in my pocket because I was like, these guys are awesome. I'm gonna watch the shit out of their stuff.
Cool.
Because it started out with, and I was like in the 3rd row, so I was probably 15 feet away from them.
Yeah, pretty close. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, holy crap. But what sold it for me was whenever Aaron had to, in the middle of it, go leave and go take a shit. Because he's always farting and stuff like that in the episodes and stuff, and Dan's like, Jesus Christ, Aaron, like,
go take a shit.
Yeah, like, for real. But whenever he came back, and everyone just started cheering when he came back, and he's just like, what like the look on his face, because people were just like, yeah, whoa.
That's right. Never mind. That's where I introduced the slip and slide.
Yeah,
the Midas River.
You take that shit, Aaron. They're just so excited that he took a shit and came back, and I was just like, this is a community I can be a part of. Yeah, like that sold it.
Did you wipe? Fuck around.
Or before the show even started, we were sitting there, and Dan came and high-fived like the front row, in a big line, and he gets back up on stage and he's like, yeah, one of my rings fell off, so if anyone has that or can find it, I would greatly appreciate it. Because he's all so excited, and then he went right back up to the stage and was like, mouth right on the mic. Yeah.
By the way.
Which, yeah, someone had it, and they were like, here you go.
Can I keep it, please?
He is very appreciative.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I just need to unplug that and plug this one in.
Fuck yeah.
That's right. I made it simple for myself. Keep it simple, stupid kids. I'm just plugging in the PlayStation.
Is it the last episode we tell them what the next series is going to be?
We do. So I'm plugging the PlayStation to play that game series that we're not going to tell you, because even though we're from the future, we're not going to ruin the bad. Yeah,
you'll see in what was it? Yeah, the finale. There we go. I couldn't think of the word. I only got like 4 hours of sleep, but but that's because the day before I got like 10 hours of sleep. So
stupid ass HDMI cable.
I purposely didn't get much sleep so I could balance it out.
I hear you.
Because if I get too much sleep too many days in a row, fuck, dude. I just feel terrible.
You gotta have your days where you stay up and shit. Like the last 2 days, I was getting up at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And I was passing out like within an hour of getting home.
Right.
I've been home since 8:15, and I'm still wide awake. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. My family's been watching a lot of King of Hill lately.
Oh yeah? Love King of
We
Hill.
only have season 1, and they're complaining that they want to get season 2 and 3 and 4 and shit, you know?
Uh-huh.
I saw season 1 through 4 for $20.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about picking that up and just gifting season
Like
1 to somebody.
is it your parents who are watching, or?
No, like Eric.
Oh, Eric
Yeah.
and Jack. Okay.
Yeah, like the family, my family.
Uh-huh. That's great. But yeah, I love King of the Hill. It's fucking hilarious.
Because I woke up in my room.
Dale's my favorite character by far.
Right. There's boils across the hall from our bedroom. So I woke up
He's
to
gonna
King
go
of
to
the
school
Hill.
going, damn it, Bobby.
Yeah, right.
And get in trouble.
Then he brought it out here and he started playing it and we watched it. I watched it because he sits with his back to the TV, so he doesn't want just stare at TV, you know?
Right.
I mean, I look at the TV while I eat. That's just because I do. It's a bad habit, but I do. I'm trying to show them how bad habits are not
Yeah.
good, I guess. It's a good excuse, right?
Right.
Back to Land's End for some reason. Oh yeah, because we fucked up the passageway. We gotta do it all over again.
Yep.
35 minutes, well spent.
Yeah, because he went down the fucking waterfall.
Yeah,
And fucked up.
fucked it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember being in Land's End a lot.
We go through it to get to Monstro Town,
Yeah, that's right.
and then you gotta go back through it and climb up to head to Nimbus Land.
Let's say it's connected to quite a few places.
Yeah, because he can. What was it? He came from like Seatown or what was it? Was it Seatown?
Might have been.
I think it was called Seatown. I don't know, but it's like the pinnacle point because after this, it's just like another what would be a few hours that we made longer because of deaths and such.
Right.
It's pretty close to the end on
Like
this part.
after, like once you're here, you have all your characters already, right?
Yeah, I got all 5.
Right. So now it's all just getting through everything.
Right now, yeah, I think we're trying to get to. We've already been to Monstro Town, I believe.
Yeah. By 10? Yeah, I think so.
I think I did it again.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Oh
Oh my gosh,
3
yes.
times in a row.
Just
You
watching it right
fucked up
now
the-
makes me cringe.
Up the shot. There we go.
Fuck around.
I don't remember if you fight all these things again or not.
I think I tried to dodge them all.
And then you fall. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently, like, yeah, Jesus.
Hey, you got it down. That
I
I
know.
fell immediately. Yeah.
So ashamed of
I'm just-
myself.
It's all coming back.
I'm just gonna hide underneath the computer desk here until it's over. Like, you're on your own on this one.
Right.
Fuck. God damn it.
I'm actually kind of used to having to do these commentaries over stuff
Uh-huh.
because like recording off whenever I'd go to Brandon's and record Skyward Sword and his laptop would fuck up. There's multiple episodes that we had to.
Did you by yourself do it, or did
No,
Brandon?
I'd go over there again and I'd just record some audio. There was a couple of times that we recorded at my house, the commentary.
If I caught it sooner, then we could have got it edited by now. But as it is, as of right now, today's episode 4 hasn't aired yet. I don't think.
No, that should be tomorrow's video.
Yeah. So episode 4 will come out tomorrow, but I got 5 through 9 ready. I just need to get it online.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Whatever.
And then you have. Then you'll have this one.
This one.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally done.
And then I got like.
Then you get the rest done.
How many more after that? Yeah.
I don't remember how many episodes we did.
I can't remember how many episodes, but I got quite a few already prepped after the one we needed to fix here.
Right. Like ready to be rendered kind of a thing.
Right. Just gotta go through and fine tooth shit, you know? Right. I've been adding subtitles to some things, you know? Like, you remember the episode way back when? And this episode has not aired yet. I'll have to tell you after we're done voiceovering this one. Okay. What I did to that episode, because
was it an episode
that's ashamed of myself with that one.
Is there an episode? Is it an episode before or after 10? Because this is 10 right here.
It's before 10, but it's after what's been uploaded, and that hasn't been seen by the public.
Well, this video will come out after.
Wait.
This video will come out after the one you're talking about, right?
Yeah, if we're heading to Nimbus Land, then yeah, it was. Okay, yeah. It was
so you can talk about it now.
Yeah, what am I thinking?
Wow. Yeah, this one will be after.
Time travel's confusing,
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You gotta have a buddy with you on this
That's why I'm here, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it was in Monstro Town, you know, where we got the three musketeers.
Uh-huh.
You know, you gotta find the three flags, the one between the G and the O and the A, the one behind the wooden flower, and the one behind the green bed.
Uh-huh.
You know, and,
the one under just Mario's bed.
You know, and at the time I couldn't remember exactly where they were, but like in the back of my head I was like, I know where this is at.
Yeah.
You know, we searched every single bed all the way up to Yoster's Island for a green fucking bed, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, and during that whole time, I'm putting subtitles up saying, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. I know these locations. I knew them. I just, blah, whatever. It's been 20 years since I played this before, you know, yada, yada, yada. Right. And I'm going around like an idiot with my head in my ass, you know, looking for these, you know, fucking this green bed, which I know where it's at, and I can't quite tell you. Yeah.
And I was trying to remember a green bed, and I was just like, I think Mario's bed was green.
When I was listening intently to that episode, because normally I listen to it while I'm playing a game or browsing the web, you know, just like making sure nothing's like skipping or whatnot, you know. But like, I was listening more intently on this one, and it was when we were in Mushroom Kingdom. Okay, and we've already searched everything from Monstro Town, Land's End, and down. Oh no, not Monstro Town and down, all the way back up to Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah. And
we search everything in Mushroom Kingdom. Like, there's only one place left, and we're like, yeah, I was thinking Mario's bed was green. I'm like, why the fuck you didn't say anything? And that wasn't part of the episode, but I'm like, damn it, why didn't you say anything?
Yeah, I was literally thinking, I was like, wasn't Mario's bed green? Yeah, and you're over here, I'm going to check every spot.
I'm going to check every fucking spot, because I'm pretty sure that green bed is random. No. I'm still ashamed of myself for that one. But you know, I mean,
it's hard to remember that shit.
Especially after all the games you played, and like I said, I played this, and it came out in, what was it, 99? 98?
Yeah, this was...
Late 90s?
I thought this was like 97, 98.
Okay, either way, that's still 20 some odd years away from me.
Yeah, that was still 20 to 22 years ago, so...
Yeah, and in those 20 years, there's quite a lot of games to play.
Yeah, oh yeah. See, like, I always say that Majora's Mask out of all the Zeldas is my favorite.
Yeah?
I remember parts of the game.
Yeah?
Because I was so young when I played it and beat it. But in this play of me and Brandon playing through all the Zeldas, I get to play Majora's Mask because we're taking turns playing games. Man, I don't know how it's going to go. I'm probably not going to know fucking anything. I probably won't.
You know, they're recreating Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening.
Oh yeah.
That old Game Boy game.
I watched the Fucking Direct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm super excited.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
And I was rubbing in Brandon's face that the remake is on the list of Zeldas. We're taking turns. I have our names written down by which one.
You have Link's Awakening?
I have Link's Awakening.
Fuck
I was
yeah.
like, rubbing it in his face.
Yes. He's fucking be like, no, you gotta play the old version.
No, I'm playing the new. No,
because the actual new version, if you look at the screenshots and everything, it's like just like the game, just updated graphics is all it is.
Some people were complaining about the art style. I was like, I think the art style's fucking awesome.
Yeah, you can just go shove it. I mean, sorry, but like
they're like Link's with Bedia. I was like,
I don't care.
That's just a new version of Link to be added to Smash Brothers.
How many versions of Link have we had since the group?
There's 3 Links in Smash Brothers.
I mean, fuck right. I mean, shit. I mean, come on,
We've
guys.
got Link, Young Link, Toon Link, and now we can do Toy Link. That's what he's been dubbed. That's what people are calling him, Toy Link, and I like that.
It's fixed. People just can get over themselves.
But yeah, I was telling Brandon how people didn't like the art styles, and he was just like, "Why?" You know, he was so confused. Yeah, I was like, "That's the same." I don't know why.
I don't get it either.
People are stupid.
Yeah. People just have a reason to bitch.
It's the vocal minority, because then whenever I see anyone's like replies to people saying that, then there's a bunch of people like, "I think it's great." You know, just short little like, "Oh, I think it's good. I like it." You know,
that's pretty cool. Hey, that dirt on a little screen there.
People who don't like it are fucking paragraphs of all caps, like blah, 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 blah.
They're just
rabble, rabble, rabble. If you watch South Park, rabble, 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 rabble.
That's all it is. Just rambling.
Rabble.
Why are you transfixed on here leveling up to 16? It just didn't seem like it took too long. Some of these scenes are been like a little extra long than usual, right? You know? Because obviously the interaction, you know, time isn't that bad. Oh, that Trixie Whirlpool.
I love the first and last names of the Mario characters. Mario, Luigi Mario.
Yeah.
Peach Toadstool.
Peach Toadstool. This wasn't as bad as like Stanley's, you know.
In Japan, Bowser is known as Karog.
Which I like that better. I'm not sure why they changed it.
K-E-R-O-G. Karog.
Is that like Japanese for Bowser or something?
I don't know.
Bowser Japanese for Karog?
I'm not sure. Well, now he's just known as Bowser universally.
Karog sounds more menacing.
Yeah.
Bowser sounds like a bouncer you hired to protect yourself at a bouncer. You know.
Right.
Hey, Bowser.
And now Bowser's used all over the place because of Bowser. But yeah, he's got 3 different names. He's got Karog, King Koopa, and Bowser.
Have you seen the Bowsette cosplay of the chicks?
Bowsette?
Bowsette,
yeah. Oh yeah. I followed Bowsette very closely whenever that was a thing.
Or what?
I loved all the fan art.
Buette?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen Buette.
It's like, oh yeah, I've seen Buette.
I've seen Chain Chompette. I've seen. There's a lot of them, and they're all great.
I guess I haven't seen Chain Chompette. It's funny.
There's a lot of different Bowsettes.
Get the freaking guy! Yeah,
my favorite one, because there were so many. Because I literally just searched Bowsette on Twitter just to see how many there were, and there were a fucking shit ton. But there was one that was fucking hilarious, where it was like a little girl Bowsette. And there's a speech where it was like, "Oh, you thought I was gonna be a big, tall, you know, big boobed woman's like, I'm a flat-chested lowly, LOL." I was like, "Oh my fucking god!" I was like, all these fucking anime weebs in there, and there's lowly bullshit.
God damn.
My favorite was like she looked more punk. They made Bowsette more like punk rocky.
Punk rock.
And that one was really cool.
Okay.
I just liked all the fan art of it. It was really, and like how out of proportion it got. Like it was fucking everywhere. Whenever Bowsette first became a thing, I was like, holy shit!
It did kind of blow up.
Every artist that I followed on Twitter was doing their own Bowsette. I was like, holy fuck! Like they are really going overboard with this.
Oh yeah, star power, motherfucker.
And one of the only reasons I followed it so closely was because that's the only thing you could fucking see if you follow
this
artists.
Is like the American version of crack. I missed all of that experience, dude. Man, I gotta shoot myself in the fucking toe for that. When you look back at your playthrough, it's like cringe. This is why I don't usually watch my playthrough, because I'm like, oh, what'd I do that for? Add subtitle. I'm a fucking idiot.
There was Goombette and Koopaette. Yeah, there were several that they did. Basically, any Mario villain putting that crown on was a thing. They even did some for Mario and Luigi.
That was pretty cool how you could buy an extra one. Get it, Jesus, dude, you're fucking.
And
What was 2 level ups or 3?
Got Mario, and now Bowser and Gino. So there's 3.
I don't know if the...
Oh, or total levels. Oh yeah, you did get to level 16, now 17.
No, I was meaning like, if there was... If that second star run was 3 levels, or just 2.
Yeah, just 2. Oh yeah, it's this,
that gray glass, that green glass. Oh yeah.
It's
formless.
Formless. Gotta hit him and then...
Kapoo's nothing. It's like, oh, I know what I need to do.
You need to use Magic.
Magica. Or Kuka.
Mm-hmm.
And out pops the green, gassy form of bullshit. Damn Mario taking all my damn
time for some syrup
points.
Yeah. And I saw that Final Fantasy IX was only like $20 or something like that on the Switch. I was like,
it's a pretty cheap game. It's a good one.
I need to grab it.
I have not figured out yet that he needs to be hit physically instead of magically. There's the power of the sun, as you so call it.
I love it. Miniature sun explosion right in their face.
Still did some good damage.
Yeah. Here's the group attack that didn't fuck with Bowser at all.
Bowser never got harmed because of that one fucking, that one amulet, the accessory he had. Yeah. Until I had to change it for... Oh, sorry.
For something.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, but that one certain magical item, the accessory, that just made Bowser, like, magic just didn't fuck with him. Basically.
I think we should do an extra episode of all the extra shit that wasn't necessary that we kind of passed up on.
Like that Final Fantasy, like boss.
Kulex.
Yeah,
Kulex, and then going back and showing them how to fuck up Master Jinx.
You already did that?
Yeah, but they didn't see it, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But can you go find him again?
Remember that other game save?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you made another game save.
I think it was before all the 3 doors, wasn't it? All the doors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Those have Geno's ultimate weapon that...
That's right.
Yeah. So, yeah, we can do it then.
Yeah. You could probably...
We just won't have those weapons behind those doors.
Probably do a bonus one.
Time travel.
Because, yeah, that Kulex... I guess the Kulex fight is even harder than...
It's supposed to be the hardest battle fight, yeah.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the hardest fight in the game. But there's one of the crystals you're supposed to focus first. Because once you kill all the crystals, they're gone. They don't come back.
Yeah, they don't resurrect at all, I think.
Yeah. And Kulex doesn't make them new ones or anything like that.
Does one crystal resurrect the other crystals? I know one of them heals the rest of them.
Yes, that's the crystal you're supposed to destroy first.
Or the yellow one.
It's,
or the blue one. Maybe the green, actually.
Well, the yellow one I know is doing, like...
Status change, or is it, like...
I think the yellow one was the status stuff. It's the blue or green one for sure. The red one was doing... Damage. Doing, like, high damage. They all... There's one that didn't attack you and only healed. The other 3 would attack you and do a little bit of damage, but the red one would do a shit ton of damage.
I feel like the blue one did, like, group damage. And then the green one did healing, the yellow one was like status shit, and then the red one was like kapoo.
It only attacked one, but it was a shit ton of, And then Kulex would do their thing.
Here's where we got to choose our fortune.
Oh yeah.
What is our fortune, good sir? If you proceed to the pipe next door, some tasty snacks are awaiting you in the future. Dun dun dun.
After watching a bunch of gameplay on Resident Evil 2, I really just want
to find a Yoshi cookie.
Go play all these Resident Evil games.
I thought about getting 2, but I've been hearing how easy it is to play through it. There's mods, apparently.
On PC there is, yeah.
Yeah, where Mr. X becomes Mr. Sex.
I like the X gonna give it to you mod.
Yeah.
Yeah, where there's just the music in the game follows him around. The X gonna give it to you song.
I guess there's a mod where it puts Mr. X in a thong the whole time.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
Yellow tile, the yellow brick road. We must have been talking about something really important there, or laughing or something. So
normally when there's no progress happening, we're talking about something.
Yeah. No visitors. That was a little bitch.
Yeah, it was.
No visitors. I was probably talking about what's coming up, bellowing.
Probably were, yeah.
I think you have to jump that, hit that, get the message, go down, go back up, off screen, bullshit.
That fun stuff.
Yeah. There was a way we can trigger it, guaranteed.
I think you find a way to do it.
I'll probably go all the way back.
That's what it looks like.
Probably hit the 3 things of the fortune, I bet. Change of fortune,
Right. Oh, yeah.
You gotta pay for the fortune, dude. Fucking gypsies aren't free.
Right. Poof.
Okay. Anticipation. Skidoosh. Skidoosh.
Oh boy.
Sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Karo Cola? Anyone?
Best item in the game.
Money. So you already got that one, obviously. Pow. And that's the ticket right there.
Yeah.
In that room where he's guarding all that frog coins and shit.
Uh-huh.
That was the mod room, development room, essentially.
Right.
Yeah, there's no way to get there.
Yeah.
I imagine somebody could probably break the boundaries.
Right.
There's a YouTuber that does that, actually breaks boundaries on all the SNES games and shit. That's where I watched the Final Fantasy VI one, where I told you, I think, where he's riding the boat. He broke the boundary, he went up, the dock was still there. It's just down a few frames, that's all. He looks kind of transparent, doesn't he? I guess not, but...
I know this was the guy we fought multiple times, right?
Yeah. He was the Aiken to Ultros.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, I really liked 6, Final Fantasy 6. Thought it was really good.
I can come across Final Fantasy 2, which I had it on ROM. I had to delete it, I had to get rid of it, and it wasn't working right.
Right.
Something got corrupted there somehow. I gotta refine that link. Bowser. Capoose. Another good reason why I'm thinking about doing shorter episodes is because, we seem to carry a conversation pretty well. But I've noticed that, after so long, it becomes like a dead point where we're just kind of engrossed in the game.
Right.
It's been a good 40 minutes or so, 50 minutes that we've been talking. Almost an hour, actually, straight.
Yeah. A little bit easier when you're just doing commentary.
Right. Yeah, I noticed that I'll zone off when I'm playing, or when you're playing,
Yeah. But that's always why it's nice to have someone else for the videos.
Yeah.
Because, guys who do it solo, it's man, they gotta talk and focus on the game and stuff.
No wonder
whenever I can be quiet and focus on the game, I might as well be a fucking pro. But if I'm talking to people, it does mess with me. It was Tuesday. It was right before Colton was getting off. It was our last match. We were playing Battle Royale and Call of Duty. We were playing that. It was a duos match, so everyone was in teams of 2. Colton dies by some absolute fucking bullshit. He gets downed. How he gets downed wasn't bullshit. he was getting ready to bleed out, and there's a door next to him, and I go to hit the button to revive him, which is also a button that pushes and
opens the door.
Opens and closes doors. So instead of me starting to revive him, it shuts the fucking door in my face, and he bleeds out.
Oh, that's horrible.
But it's okay. I won the game for us. Because there was like 10 people left after that. And
just massacred them all.
And yeah, I went off. I was like, fuck yeah. Because I went completely quiet.
See, did you notice how Bowser attacked? He turned around and shot a spike out of his back.
Right.
Like he shot a spike out.
Yeah.
Why don't we get that move?
Yeah.
We never get that move. Time travel. How long was this episode? This was like a long episode.
This one was an hour, 11 minutes, and 21 seconds.
It was. It was a little extra long, wasn't it?
Yep. I don't know if it's your longest video, though. I feel like we had a Final Fantasy video that was like an hour and a half.
Oh, hey. We just now got to Monstro Town.
Hey, look at that.
Spoiler alert, everyone. Earlier. Sorry. I have to notify the spoiler police.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think I remember us saying this in one of the previous first episodes or so, that this game's been out for so long that there really is no spoiler alerts,
right.
But
I knew
what we do, may be kind of a spoiler.
I thought early on in the game you were talking about Monstro Town before we ever got there. So.
This Monstro Town's badass, man.
Yeah. It was an awesome part of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, we came here thinking that there's a star here.
Yeah.
And in fact,
sure
it's
did.
just this. Here's some dad jokes for you.
What's that?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Stella.
Stella who?
You steal another Easter egg from me, I'm gonna I'm gonna beat you up. What was the other one? Why didn't the lobster share his eggs?
Why not?
He was shellfish. Yeah.
Love dad jokes.
There was a book at work. I read it for a minute.
Yeah.
There's a couple good ones in there.
Yeah.
There's a couple that put me to shame too. Oh my gosh.
Some cringy ones.
We also need to try to get 30 jumps in a row with super jump.
Yep.
And talk to that treasure chest there.
Yeah. So you can get the assault belt or something.
Some of my sorts, yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely try to get that, because whenever we read up on Kulex, it said you
need everything in the fucking game.
Yeah. It's like, try to have 25 Caracolas.
Yeah. Every item in your inventory should be a Caracola.
Leave some room for a few royal syrups.
Yeah, and maybe a couple of pick-me-ups.
Right.
Just have one character use Caracola all the time. One character to use magic, and the other character to punch.
Whenever I was reading on the two ways to beat Kulex, one group is Mario, Bowser, Gino, and the other group is Mario, Bowser, or Gino, and Peach, where she just heals the entire time.
See, Peach is a good strategy because, like you said, she can heal the entire time.
Yeah.
You'll have to use one of your attackers to use another syrup if you want to have her heal every single time.
Right.
But all the same, it's pretty good. I've been wanting and looking for a SNES Mini just so I can have my own and play these games at my whim.
Right. Well, fuck, the PlayStation Classic is fucking $50 on Amazon.
It's $59 even at the store.
At the store, yeah.
And they don't have the SNES at the store. They just have the NES there. Which I'm still thinking about picking up. I'm not sure what games are on there. I need to look it up.
Yeah, we can look it up after this. It has the first Final Fantasy on it.
Yeah, that's which is a plus.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a hard game, but that game, you gotta pay attention to what's going on, or you don't know what you need to do at times.
Right.
And then sometimes you don't know what you need to do. You just need to explore the fuck out of the world.
I love the story behind why it was called Final Fantasy, because it was like they were getting ready to shut down, and they're like, we need, it's
Final
like
Fantasy saved Squaresoft.
Oh yeah, and that's why it was like, it's Final Fantasy because that's our last project, and then never mind, it made a shit ton of money because it's a really good game.
The second Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, a third? Okay, a fourth? What? You need a Final Fantasy Legends.
Wait, there's 19 games total now.
Let's fast forward 50 years into the future. 19 games total, with another one maybe coming out. See, Final Fantasy 15 is a game that I have.
I can't wait for Call of Duty 26 Halo Combat Evolved.
With Final Fantasy 15, they had so much DLC that came out, so I haven't played it. I got all the DLC up to date right now.
Right.
There's another one coming out soon that finishes the storyline, and they're not making any more. They've declared they're not making any more. Yeah. This is the final update. So yet again, I stopped playing it. I'm waiting for this so I can play it all the way through, because from what I read, rumor mill-wise, it changes random parts in the story, not just a specific time, to where I can play up to, wait a bit, then,
gotcha.
Whatever.
Right. Is this for Final Fantasy 15?
Yeah.
Okay. I should probably wait for it then too before I start playing it.
Do you have the Royal Edition? Or have you bought it yet?
No, but I think I bought the DLC pass.
Okay, so if you bought the DLC pass, it's basically the Royal Edition.
Right, yeah.
It changed the thumbnail on my PS4 on the list of what I have owned and shit,
Uh-huh.
It changed it to, like, Royal Edition.
Oh, okay.
I was like, why?
Yeah.
Why would you do that to me?
Yeah.
Well, it changed the season pass thumbnail. Because my brother bought the season pass for me.
Okay. Yeah.
I bought the game, he bought me the season pass.
I saw earlier this week there was a sale on Burnout Paradise, which I played the shit out of on PS3. It's normally $20, but PS Plus people is $5, so I was like, okay. Yeah, I bought it. Fucking love that game. It's my favorite racing game.
Yeah, Bowser reunion.
Yeah.
Greet your Uncle Bowser. They should have made it cuter by saying Unky Bowser.
Yeah. And I love the idea that Bowser, even though he's like this evil, awful, like king of monsters,
he chokes up, you can tell it.
That
he may not say it, but you can
that
tell
he apparently him and all of his troops are like family.
Yeah.
Because they, even though they call him Lord Bowser, it's yeah, the kids are like Uncle Bowser.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you gotta buy mushrooms, but I was an asshole. I didn't buy any.
Is that what the kids sell?
Yeah. He's got the spike chain.
That's right.
And the courage shell, yeah. Do.
I remember there was someone we kept work pants on like the entire game. I think it was Bowser.
Bowser or Gino, because they both have pairs right now.
What? Yeah. I guess it was just one of them.
Towards the end, but they both had work pants for the longest time too.
Yeah, the
right now I'm
shell
debating
brought,
if I want to do it. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think he ended up keeping work pants on.
Be an idiot if he didn't. I think later on I might have kept the courage shell unless I think I found some better since then.
Oh yeah.
No, he put the courage shell on.
Yeah, he did. Because it increased your magic attack. I think is why he did it.
Well, his attack was pretty up there anyways. Let's change it back right now.
I think he might. Yeah, it's the safety ring that he had that protected him from magic, basically the whole game.
It was like casting safe on you, essentially. Yeah. Tickety tack tack, tickety tack tack. Tickety tack tack, tickety tack tack. Well, I think we're coming up to the rear of the episode here.
Yeah,
pretty
it looks
soon.
like it.
I mean, right now it looks like I'm just going through the inventory space, selling items.
Yeah, we were probably just chatting as you sold stuff.
Bracer, which is we don't use at all, so you should go ahead and sell it. And the pure waters.
I think you do at some point. Yeah.
Did it get stolen actually?
What, the bracer?
There's that one little weird bandit creature with the backpack. I think.
Yeah, maybe it did.
I think he did. Yeah, he might have. I don't know. Normally, if you defeat them before they leave, you could add them back, of course, but I don't remember.
Yeah, close to selling it there.
I almost got max coins too. But I digress. So it was pure water, wasn't it?
Yep.
Buying some mids. Okay, I guess we'll. Just go ahead and buy it. Or not. 777. See that?
Yeah.
Lucky number 7s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's like, here's the Musty Fears coming up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming up.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go save it real quick.
Yeah,
So with that, because I know I'm going to save it now, definitely. Yeah, 'cause right there, boom.
So yeah, on the next episode, you get to see the 3 Musty Fears.
So check it out next time, and thanks for watching, and continue to watch us, I guess.
Yeah.
I got tongue-tied there. So.
Yeah.
Have a good one.